Hey guys, welcome back to the Canadian Adventure, part 2 of the reboot of the season. So we've just recovered from that massive win against Toronto in the Canadian Championship, and now we've got Isidro Metapan in the North American League. So the only thing from between last episode was a standard 4-1 victory against Pacific. I can't remember who scored, it was like 5 minutes ago, but here we go. 2 more from Diok, 1 from David Doe, and 1 from Tashin Oakley Booth. So, I say so a lot apparently as well, rewatching the last episode. So it's going to be a bit of a strange team, so let's show you. So because again we had 1 day between games, I'm going to have to, excuse me, I'm going to have to start Asua right back. And where's there another change? And Tamgui instead of Didic, just because he's knackered. So we should be alright, we'll see what happens. I'm going to keep with Diok, he's on fire at the minute. So we are favourites, but again, they don't have any real players. I think they've got 1 real player, so who knows what's going to happen. This is the quarterfinal first leg. Oh, a bit of liquid. So let's go. So we start in Metapan, playing a very narrow formation, which might not be good for them against my very wide formation, but we'll see. Let's keep going. Right, so we've got a blue on white blue, which is always good fun. So Diok immediately gets the ball into him. Can already see they're incredibly packed down the middle. ZB into Esua. It's a great cross. Metapan have worked it. I feel like this is going to be a keeper error, boys. It's a goal from Carlos Corazanza. So the winger just pops it in. Guzman gets it. Just good play here from them. He just thunders there. Keeper's dropped that. Keeper has dropped that. So Connor James has been very reliable all season, so I'm not going to hold it against him. But it's not what you want 3 minutes in. Sorry with the long throw. They have got so many people back. Oh, it's a thunder bastard from Tashin Oakley Booth there. He's unlucky. Come on, that's a great pass. That's unlucky. This is going to be one of those games, I think, where we actually have more possession, which is weird because we're not set up that way. But look at this. Just need to get a goal. It's a corner. Tamgui heads it away. The boys are pressing now. Can they hit him on the break? And they've sent it right back to the goalkeeper. Very patient from the El Salvadorians. But Oakley Booth wins it. David Doe powers down the wing. It's a ball in. It's unlucky from Diok. It's a corner. Hits absolutely no one. Sorry, gets it straight into Amiobi. Diok, the man with the fire foot, thunders one in the corner. So let's see this one in 3D. So they just helplessly clear it. Little flick on from Amiobi. First time bottom corner volley from Umar Diok. The amount of assists that Amiobi gets from just 1-touch flick-ons is ridiculous, by the way. So it's all even up now. We presume away goals, because why not? It's another throw-in. Not a good one, but again, it creates a chance. The keeper has just smashed that away. Esua picks it up. First time ball. It's a penalty. So Roman Soria, straight down the middle, 2-1 to FC Edmonton. Didn't even get a chance. It's a set place. Set place. It's a set play. And we get another goal. David O with a cross. Flick on from Marshall. Kareem Moses smashes it in. 3-1. We're back where we should be. And again, look at the stats. We are just dominating the game. It's David O in his own half. Releases Diok. Tomi Amiobi hasn't scored for a while. Could do with one. Could do with one if I'm honest. Bruno ZB. Tash and Oakley Boo. 4-1. I think this is all she wrote, boys and girls. I'm fairly confident in that analysis. Oh, it's a header. The audacity to try a header from there. Right, so half time. It's a massacre. So let's get some people off. So let's bring in Lincourt Joseph for Tashin. Let's give Ongaro a game. That will do. So yeah, I hope everyone's well. I know it's a bit crazy at the moment still. If Volvic wants to sponsor me, by the way, I'm well up for it. So another corner. Oh, it's a good save from Martinez, to be fair. For Martinez. I haven't used my El Salvadorian pronunciations yet. Probably for a good reason. It's a simple one, but it's Christian Orellana. Orellana, maybe? Just to throw in a simple pass back, a simple cross, and just completely flat-footed there from probably Kareem Moses. You should do better. It's disappointing because I don't think they deserve the 2 goals. If you look at the stats, Ongaro, 33 shots I've had to 4. They've scored all of their shots on target. Good old Football Manager, eh? Also love, by the way, that my glasses is just like a disco show at this point. Right, it's a solid win. 38 shots, 14 on target. Boys have done well. Right, so looking at this schedule, what we'll do is I'm going to try another one of my famous subtle cuts here, and then we'll come back for the second leg of the North American League quarterfinal. And as if by magic, we're back. So, in between those games, we had a 94th minute defeat to Calvary with my second team, and we dominated with like 25 shots, is what it is. And then a 2-0 win against Halifax Wanderers. Yeah, so we've lost 2 games in the league all season so far, just for those that are keeping count. So let's get this second leg with Isidro and Metapan out of the way. So we're in the driving position. This is a full strength side. So I've brought back Edwina Bonsu. Obviously he's leaving, so I think that's why I dropped him to begin with. But he's just a lot better than Bruno ZB, as much as I love Bruno ZB. So let's see how he does. Right. Come on, lads, let's keep going. Tomi broke his duct, by the way, got a goal. So his goal drought is officially over. So I expect him to be banging him in from now on. So Amiobi. Soria. It's patient. Doe in the middle. So Amiobi. Oh, I bigged him up too much. Sorry with the throw in. Diok, this is 18th of the season. It's 1-0 to Eppington. So Charney knocks the ball out. To be fair, considering I'm an ultra direct, it's fairly patient. Diop with a header, win. It's a goal. So despite the fact that they had 8 men plus the goalkeeper in the box against me, we still scored. Sorry with the long throw. Amiobi knocks it back. David Doe. Oakley Boove. That's why he's been called back into the squad. A great finish from Randy Edwino Bonsu, who has been a great player for me, to be fair. Again, we just built it up through the wings. This is why I've been playing wing play all season. Because these teams just sit in against me and we just pepper them. Just pepper them with shots. And something's got to go in it, let's be honest. It's a good finish. That's disallowed. So this is another one of those. Like, at home, we are just an unreasonably good team. We're just ridiculous. It's 18 minutes in. We're already 2-0 up, 6-2 on aggregate. We're 3-0 up, 7-2 on aggregate. And I think we're going to the semis. Now, there is a couple teams to watch out for in the semis. There's a team called Montague. I have no idea where they're from because I don't know North America that well. But they destroyed their team as well. And they had like an 8-0 aggregate win. So they might be, I think they might be Honduran, but they might be a bit of a challenge. As far as I can tell, there's no US sides in this. So it is kind of the Caribbean and the sort of Central America. I think it might not even be Caribbean teams. But we'll see. Tomi Amiobi gets his goal. 4-0. And it's already a massacre. So Tem Gui, who's kind of built his way into the side because Kareem Lewis is knackered. 1 ball, 1 flick, 1 finish. It ain't easy being cheesy, guys. It ain't easy being cheesy. So Charney wins it. Oh, it's a great finish from David Doe. Was not expecting that. So Bonsu just powers down the wing. A kind of crappy cross, if I'm honest. It's flicked on. Doe just gets it. Left peg. You don't save those, boys. You don't save those. Right, I'm going to make a sub. Don't want to risk that causing any more issues. So let's bring Easton Ongara on. Could do with a run out. So it's a long throw. Oh, I think keeper's out of air. I think the keeper's out of air. Let's have a look. That's Tashin Oakley Boove. So let's see what happens here. So it's a long throw. It's flicked out to Oakley Boove. He just daisy cutters it. Well, to be fair, I don't know. I think it looks worse in the dots than it did in the 3D, but we'll see. So this one's over, isn't it? This is what I feared. This is what I feared. So I hope you're enjoying the episodes, guys. I hope you're enjoying the dominance. Sorry with the long throw. So if you're already seeing, by the way, how many highlights I'm getting from these long throws, even with I think it's 11 long throws, sorry, you got to be doing it if you've got more than 10. Hopefully it's the same for Football Manager 2021, because long throws is one of those things that I think people just forget about. Now me as a lover of the Delap, Tony Pulis era Stoke City side, I know. Comes to nothing there for Metapin. It's kind of hard to comment on these games because it's just it's like watching an under 10s team against Barcelona. I mean that's a bit much, and Barcelona aren't that good nowadays. Let's be honest. So. Ongaro gets his goal. 22nd of the season for Easton Ongaro. He's a young player. Again, if this was a long-term save, I would be building a team around Ongaro and Divock and Tomi. I'd probably even try and play 3 up top because I'm just destroying teams. I'd maybe drop a 3 in midfield or 3 at the back and just long ball it. But alas, So this comes from their attack, which is mad. So Connor James, this is again, I had distribute quickly on. This doesn't look quickly, but it is quickly. One ball. Just Bonsu again, completely justifying why I've returned him to the team. This is such a weirdly long highlight. I don't know why that first part needs to be in it. And there we go. 6 hours later. That just have the last bit game. Just have that last bit. It's for 11-2. I think we slow it down. Let's go a little bit more defensive and sort of just chill out, I think. They cannot handle Edwino Bonsu, can they? He's just destroying them. Amiobi, it's his 20th of the season, assisted by Davy Doe. It's just a simple ball into space. No one there to stop him. Runs down the wing, crosses it in the box. 2 men can't get him. Goal. It's that. I mean, you know, it's that simple. Football's not hard, guys. 25 shots to 0. 25 to 0. They got one. They got one. Come on. Up the Mepan. It's also weird because this is my computer screen. This is where Football Manager is. So you're getting a lot of this. This is how boring this winning is. I'm just... Anyway. Let's give out over the ball. It's a revolutionary centre midfielder, Guevara. Anyway. Big AZ. Let's make some more subs. Let's get Pacho Fernandez on. Who's barely played for me. And let's get Tony off. I don't even care. Let's stick a player out of position. So Doe to Amiobi. He gets another goal. It's his last action of the game. He's played very well. Back in the goals. So let's watch this. It's almost a carbon copy. David Doe runs down the wing. And with his left foot, he crosses the football. And with a header, Amiobi smashes it in the goal. Two shots now for Mepan. So credit to him. Keeper's had a mare, apparently. I think that's probably a little bit unfair. I don't think he could have stopped many of these, but... Oh, it's the first ever goal for Pancho Fernandez. Some guy I picked up on a free, I think. Again, I don't know how many times I've said it this game. David Doe runs down the wing. He crosses it. Someone finishes it. It's a good finish on the half volley. Keeper doesn't even bother. He's done. He's retired from football at this point. So 14-2. This is a quarter-final as well. Can they get one? Ooh, there's a chance. It's the 89th minute, but they've had a chance, guys. So that is... I mean, I predicted 10, right? At some point. Cool. So that's who we get. So we have Real España in the semis. And they are from Honduras, who are a bit of a better side. Scout on loan from Orlando. So they've got one lad. He's on loan from the MLS. So we'll scout him anyway. Now, where is... I mean, let's praise him. Hat-trick. You hero. So that's good. So that's right at the end of the season. So what we're going to do is we're going to finish the full season off camera. and then we'll come back for either the Canadian Premier League final or this semi-final, whatever comes first. Alright, so thank you for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this massacre. If you like the show, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time.